All right, I've started the recording. So you may start.
Assalamualaikum.
Okay, go ahead.
Assalamualaikum and good morning to the madam and friends. So we are from Good Seed to present the Guardian of the Life Moments from the Allianz. So for the good members, first is me is No Shafika, second is No Aisha, third Eva Sarima, fourth Dania Hazid, and last Zafri Hakim. So for the highlighted members atau highlighted character, which is main character is Alicia and supporting character is Lee. And for the introduction, um, the company is Allianz and the highlighted character which is Lee as the guardian of the life changer, which is Allianz is a global insurance and financial service company known for emotional storytelling that highlights real life challenge and the importance of protection and support. So for the video overview, the story follows Lee, an everyday man who acts as a silent guardian for the people around him. He appears during life's most difficult and unpredictable moments, offering support without recognition. So this video shows themes of protection, love, trust, and how small acts of the care can change someone's life. So for the core values for the Alliance is align strategy and communication. Second is promote a high performance culture. And third is focus on our customers. Four is develop our employees, and five is build on mutual trust and feedback. So slide for the plot. Aisha, can you slide for plot? Next plot. So for the plot is exposition, which is the story begins with a reunion of old friends who have not seen each other for a long time. So they gather at a cafe and share updates about their lives, achievements, and careers. At first, this situation appears friendly and relaxed, but gradually, comparison of social status and success begin to surface. So some of them talk proudly about high-ranking positions and large incomes. Alicia is also at the reunion, but she quiet and choosing to listen rather than participate in the conversation. So next is inciting incident, which is as the conversation becomes more intense when one man begins to look down only after discovering that he worked as an insurance agent. So he questioned Liz Carrier's choice that such a job does not reflect to the real success. So for the rising action, Alicia's life suddenly changed when her mother collapsed at home and needs to be rushed to the hospital. Alicia is overwhelmed with a panic and unsure of what to do. So during this situation, Lee stepped in without hesitation and accompanies Alicia to the hospital. Throughout their time at the hospital, Lee helps manage hospital procedures, communicate with medical staff, and ensure that Alicia is never left alone. So Alicia now appears emotionally fragile, so Lee becomes her source of support. They pass, but her mother's condition shows little improvement, so that Alicia goes physically exhausted. So for the climax, her mother's conditions worsen and the doctors inform Alicia that the chance of the recovery are low. Soon after that, um, mm, improvement soon after that, um, her mother is condition show little improvement and Alicia goes physically exhausted. So this moment become the emotional peak of the story when her mother passed away. Alicia breaks down in grief and Lee stands quietly beside her and offering silent support. So last, for the resolution, after her mother passing away, um, Alicia begins to see life from a new perspective when she realized that a person's true value does not lie in job titles or social status, but in love and stay beside. Lee as portrayed as a guardian, someone who consistently helps, guides, and remains loyal during life's most critical moment and despite being underestimated by others. So the story ultimately emphasizes that true heroes are not those who seek attention, but those who quietly stand by others in times of need. So for my personal response, so personally, this video remind me there was a time in my life when I believed that success was mainly about title, income, and how others perceive me. I often compare my progress with around me and felt pressure to meet certain expectations set by society. This way of thinking sometimes make me overlook the importance of the emotional. So for through my experience, I have learned that the people who make the biggest impact are not always the most visible. Often, it those who stay quiet and listen without judgment and offer support during difficult moments who truly matters. So I have personally experienced how meaningful when it's someone choose to stay beside me during the time and uncertainty than with offering empathy reassurance. So I know value empathy, consistency, and sincerity more than external achievement. So for me, true success now means being present, dependable, and compassionate in moments that truly matter. So that's for me. I will pass to the next presenter to continue.
Alright, thank you, Shafika. So I'm Muhammad Zafri Hakim Bezan Abidin, and I will be presenting the themes from the video Allianz Life Changer 2035, The Guardian of Life's Moment. Before I go into the themes, I will briefly explain what happens in the story so the themes are clearer. The video tells the story of narrator and his longtime friend, Lee. Lee works as an insurance agent and is often underestimated by others. At the beginning, Lee may not seem important compared to friends with higher position or different career paths. However, when the narrator mothers pass away, the family faces emotional pain and financial uncertainty. At the moment, Lee's role becomes very significant because of the care and preparation he had with earlier. From this story, I identify three main themes. My first theme is true friendship. The video shows that real friends are not the ones who only appear during happy moments or celebration. Instead, true friends are those who stay consistent and truly care during difficult times. In the story, Lee represents this type of friend. Even though he is often underestimated because of his job, he continues to stay connected with the narrator. He does not disappear when life becomes difficult. His presence during the narrator's hardest moment reflects what true friendship really means. This theme reminds us that friendship is not about status, job titles, or benefit, but about loyalty and real concern. My second theme is support during crisis. This theme becomes very clear when the narrator loses his mother. During this painful period, many of his friends slowly disappear. They are no longer present emotionally or practically. However, Lee remains by his side. Lee supports the narrator on not only emotionally but also through the preparation he had made earlier. This guidance and planning help the narrator um, The narrator faced emotional stress and financial responsibility during the crisis. This shows that real friendship is tested not when everything is going well, but when life becomes difficult. True support is proven during pain, not during celebration. My last theme is the legacy of care. Although the narrator mother has passed away, the care and protection that Lee have arranged continue to support the family. This include the insurance planning that provides stability after the loss. The video shows that caring action, even when done quietly and by someone who truly cares, can create a long-lasting impact. This care does not end with the crisis. It continues to help the family move forward. This theme teaches us that caring for others in a meaningful way can leave a legacy that lasts beyond difficult moments. For my personal response, personally, this theme are very meaningful to me because they remind us to appreciate the people who truly support us. Sometimes the people we underestimate are the ones who will stand by us during our darkest moment. The theme is closer to my heart is the legacy of care because it shows how proper planning and truly care for others can continue to protect the people we love even we are no longer around. In conclusion, this video highlights three main themes. There is true friendship, support during crisis, and the lasting impact of care. This theme remind us to value people who tru- truly care about us and to be the kind of person who supports other in meaningful way. With that, I will now pass to the next presenter.
Thank you, Zafri. And my name is Eva, and today I will explain the symbolism used in the video, focusing on object, colors, and action, and how these symbols appear during key moments in the video. So first, I will discuss the symbolic object shown in the video. First is the red sweater worn by David, symbolizes arrogance and pride. The color red is dominant and attention-grabbing, reflecting David's desire to stand out and assert superiority over others. This can be seen during the earlier part of the video before his actions fully reveal his lack of humility and empathy. Visually, the red sweater separates him from the other characters, highlighting his emotional and moral distance. Next is the mobile. Next is the candle. It symbolizes light, hope, and warmth. It represents guidance and emotional comfort, especially during difficult or uncertain moments. The candle appears when the atmosphere is quiet and reflective, reinforcing the idea that even a small source of light can provide hope in dark times. And the last one is the mobile phone symbolizes connection and hope. It represents how a single phone call can change a life. In the video, moments involving the phone occur during tense situation where communication becomes a turning point, and this shows how connection, even through a simple device, can bring reassurance, direction during uncertainty moment in our life. So moving on to the colors. The video makes strong use of contrasting tones. The first one is cool tones are used during emotionally heavy scenes, especially when Alicia's mother is admitted to the hospital. The cool color palette symbolizes sadness, emotional heaviness, and uncertainty, reinforcing the seriousness and vulnerability of the moment. In contrast, warm tones appear when Lee visits Alicia's mother. These warm colors symbolize empathy, comfort, and emotional support. The shift from cool to warm tones visually communicates reassurance and human connection during a fragile situation. Next one is action, such as helping, guiding, and watching over, symbolize love, sacrifice, loyalty, and quiet care. A simple gesture such as Lee consistently asking about Alicia's condition show that a genuine care is often expressed through a small selfless action rather than words. The next one is hugging. It symbolizes emotional dependence, comfort, and trust. It shows when Alicia's hug Lee, someone she trusts, and it reflects her vulnerability and reliance on emotional support during difficult moments. So, in conclusion, the symbolism in this video help communicate deep emotional themes without relying heavily on dialogue. Through the use of object, colors, and actions, the video shows that care and responsibility are often expressed silently but meaningfully in everyday life. So for my personal response, personally, this video reminded me that support in real life often comes from people who do not seek attention or recognition in our life. I relate to this because I have experienced moments where someone is quite present make a bigger impact than advice or explanation in my life. There were times in my life when uncertainty felt overwhelming, and what helped most was not a solution, but knowing that someone was consistently there for me. This connects strongly to the video's portrayal of protection through simple actions such as helping and watching over someone. The symbolism of connection, especially through the mobile phone, also reflect my own experience, where a single call during a stressful moment once gave me reassurance and emotional strength, showing how communication can change how we cope with our difficulties in life. So overall, this video encouraged me to reflect on the importance of being dependable in my own relationship. It made me realize that being present, reliable, and emotionally available for someone is sometimes the most meaningful form of care we can offer to others. That's all for me. I will pass to the next presenter.
All right, thank you, Eva. So I'm Muhammad Dalal Hazib bin Samad, and I will be presenting the script from the video. Okay, in this script, I will explain how the script shows gratitude toward friends who help, how it shows care and kindness, how it express sadness and emotional pain, and finally, how it highlight true friendship and loyalty when someone stays during difficult times. Okay, the first point is about appreciation. When David says, I can done it without Ashraf here, it shows that Ashraf is someone very important. It means Ashraf had a lot support David and did not leave him alone. This line shows that David is thankful and understand that success is not because of one person only, but because someone was there to help and stand beside them to achieve that goal. So we go to the second point is okay. The second point is caring and love, and which is emphasize how Lee consistently show compassion and genuine concern. The phrase that Lee always went above and beyond to show us care suggests that Lee was not just physically present, but emotionally supportive as well. He portrays Lee as someone who willingly puts effort into making others feel valued, safe, and loved. This also demonstrates the sincerity of friendship and highlight how meaningful bonds are built through action, not just words. So the third point is heartbroken and emotional. It shows a turning point in the script where everything becomes too much for the speaker. When she say everything came crashing down on me, it shows that she is going through deep emotional pain and stress. This feeling becomes even stronger because she has just lost her beloved mother, someone very important in her life. The loss caused her to feel broken, sad, and overwhelmed. This line shows her helplessness and vulnerability as the pain affect her both mentally and emotionally. Losing her mother makes the situation more serious and meaningful, as it explains why her emotions are so heavy. So finally, loyalty and trust show the depth of least important in the speaker's life. The line, but I know when I need help the most, only Lee was there. illustrate strong loyalty and reliability. Despite challenges and difficult time, Lee remained supportive when others did not. It tells us that true friends are not the ones who are only there during happy time, but the one who stay when everything is difficult. So for my personal response, okay, so for my personal response, personally, I feel that this script is very meaningful because it reflects real life situation that many people can relate to. Sometimes we only realize who truly care for us when we face challenges or emotional struggle. And the script also reminds us that appreciation, love, and loyalty are powerful values in relationship and friendship. It shows how important it is to acknowledge those who never leave us during difficult time. So, this script also inspire me to be a better friend and person. It reminds me to appreciate those around me, to care sincerely, and be loyal when people need support the most. It encourage emotional honesty and teach that kindness and presence can make a huge difference in someone's life. So, for overall, the script is touching, emotional, and meaningful because it carries a strong message about friendship, trust, and genuine human connection. That's all from me. Thank you.
You are done.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Nur Aisha binti Muhammad Nurli, and today I will be sharing about engagement. The video actually triggered a mix of emotion. At first, I feel a sense of sadness, warmth, and admiration. The part that affected me the was when Alicia shared how Lee, who was her insurance agent, stood by her family, especially during her mother's final moments. The fact that Lee stayed by her side until the very end showed a level of sincerity and loyalty that is not very common. This moment feel extremely touching because they highlight how meaningful human connection can be more powerful than anything material. The emotional delivery of the scenes from Alicia's expression to the music to the silence between words all work together to create a deep sense of compassion and empathy. It made the whole story feel very real and meaningful. Besides that, my emotions continue to shift as the storyline developed. At the beginning, the video feels simple and almost like just another everyday interaction between two people. However, as more detail we reveal, especially about Lee's kindness, the emotional tone starts to deepen. The video shows us that Lee was not just a friend, but someone who played a meaningful role in Alicia's life and her family journey. The transition from a casual introduction to a heartfelt revelation made emotional impact much stronger. By the end, the storytelling became extremely powerful. The message was delivered in a way that felt very human and heartfelt. It was not dramatic for the sake of drama, but it was emotional in a real, respectful way. This gradual shift in mood kept me engaged throughout the entire video and left me a strong emotional impression. Next, the character I feel most connect to was Alicia. Her emotions feel natural and relatable, especially as she shared her experience of going through a difficult period with her family. Alicia represents an ordinary individual facing loss and uncertainty, which made her story feel very real. Through her expressions and reflection, the audience is able to see how important support and protection are during life's most challenging moments. What made Alicia so relatable is that many people can see themselves in her position. Her perspective allowed the audience to understand the impact of having the right support system in place, especially during time of loss. Next, personal response. Personally, this story made me think about how support becomes most important during difficult moments in life. When things are going well, we often do not realize how much we depend on others. However, when facing loss, stress, or uncertainty, having someone who is there for us can make a big difference. In this moment, support is not about material things, but about care, responsibility, and trust. I can relate to this because many people experience times when life feels overwhelming. During such moment, knowing that there is support available brings comfort and peace of mind. It could be emotional support, guidance, and or simply knowing that help is there when needed. This experience reminds us that being prepared is important not only for ourselves but also for the people we care about. This situation also shows us that protection is more than just a financial security. True protection includes emotional strength and reassurance during hard times. When support is given sincerely, it helps people stay strong and face challenges with more confidence. This kind of support often comes quickly without seeking attention, but its impact very meaningful. Overall, this experience reminds me that responsibility and care play a big role in our relationship. Being dependable and present for others builds trust and creates a sense of safety. It shows that real protection is about looking after one another and making sure that people who we love are supported when they need it most. Next, conclusion. For the conclusion, this video clearly shows how the themes of protection and trust are highly relatable to everyday life. Through Alicia's experience, Allianz demonstrates its strong focus on customer and protecting life's most important moments, especially during difficult times. The use of natural dialogue and simple symbolism helps strengthen the emotional impact of the story. Instead of using dramatic scenes, the video communicates its message in clear and meaningful way, which align well with Allianz communication strategy. This makes the story feel realistic and easy for the audience to connect with. Lastly, the professional and empathetic behavior shown in the video reflect Allianz core values such as a high performance, employee development, and trust. Overall, the video successfully communicate Allianz value by focusing on humans' story and showing that protection is not just about insurance, but about responsibility, care, and long-term trust. That's all from our group. Thank you.